guys? Chandler here with Rise Magic. Today we are going to be going over the FARO shuffle, the FRIFFLE move, and the Cascade flourish. See what I did there? They were all three. Anyway, I want you to chill out for a second. I'm fully aware that FRIFFLE is Oliver Sogard's move. I am not doing a full in the tutorial on it. I'm just gonna do some tips and troubleshooting since these three flourishes sequence together so well. You do FRIFFLE into Cascade, you do FARO into FRIFFLE, you do FARO, FRIFFLE, Cascade. Yeah, so there's a fantastic in-depth tutorial on Dealer's Grip YouTube channel on the FRIFFLE flourish. I would strongly advise you to check that out because I will not be covering it in depth at all because it's not my move and that would be wrong. So buckle up, strap in the Magic School Bus.
Seatbelts, everyone! Because
today we are going to learn some cool things. Is that good? Is that good? All right, hope that pays the bills. Okay. All right, we'll start off super simple right here with the FARO shuffle. Now, if you already know this, and I know lots of you will, you can skip ahead to FRIFFLE. Basically, what you're gonna start with is gripping the deck like this, with your pointer on top, middle on the right side, ring on the right side, and thumb on the left side. Your pinky's gonna be behind the deck. At this point, when you're holding it like that in your left hand, what you're gonna wanna do is reach over with your right hand and have your right thumb on this side of the deck, and what your right thumb is gonna do is try and find a good halfway point to split the deck at. You're gonna want to get as close to halfway as possible. But the rest of the grip with your right hand, your middle finger is on the other side, right here. It's important that your pointer finger is gonna be curled in like this. Your other fingers are just doing nothing. And like I said before, your thumb is what's gonna riffle and find that halfway point. Now, once you find that halfway point, you're going to want to split it off and pull out with that grip in your right hand. Now from here, what I like to do is once I have these pulled out, I like to tap these together, not that aggressively, but pull out and just tap them together so that they're square, so that the cards will FARO better and weave better. Now here comes the knackiest part, which is the actual FARO. What I like to do is connect these two as close as I can with it being squared up. And from there, you're gonna see that I'm gonna push both halves of the deck outward to the right a little bit to help that FAROing weaving motion. Now, as that FARO starts, I'm also going to push more of the into part with the corner. So I'm rotating it so more of the corner is actually the part that's getting hit. Now, once that corner weave starts, you can bring it back so that it's the whole straight edge and the weave should complete like that. So that's a pretty clean FARO right there. We'll do it one more time just so you can make sure you got a hang of it. Split in half. Bring down, square up, connect. I like to use my pointer here to make sure everything's squared as well. You're connecting it as close as possible to being square. And after they connect, you're kind of pushing outward to start the weave, pushing outward to the right. And like I said, what's happening in this hand is I'm almost inserting the corner first to help that weave start. And then I'm gonna bring it back square. It's something you're really gonna have to play around with to get down right. So square it up, bring it to the corner, and the weave will complete. So that's the FARO shuffle. Next, I'm gonna teach you how to convert the FARO into the start of FRIFFLE. All right, so like I said before, FRIFFLE is a move created by Oliver Sogard. It is not my move in any way, shape, or form, but it flows the FARO and Cascade together so well that I would be amiss to leave it out of this little bundle here. So what I'm telling you to do is go to Dealer's Grip channel and watch their tutorial on FRIFFLE. Now, once you've learned FRIFFLE from them, all I'm gonna do now is teach you a little bit of the tips and troubleshooting to maybe speed up your learning process. So, you'll have learned that you start in this grip with your pointer finger curled in, gripping it almost like you were the FARO at the beginning. And then you're riffling across with your thumb. Something that took me a while to understand while learning FRIFFLE is knowing that you have to pull this riffle hard and far apart in order for each card to have truly enough space to fall. Besides that, it's a pretty straightforward move. Takes a little bit of practice, but I'm sure if you watch Oliver Sogard teaching it a few times, you'll get it down pat. And as you can tell, it ends up in the exact starting position of Cascade. So let's hop into that right now. Alright, so Cascade, an absolutely iconic flourish. You can get into it right from the FARO. Pretty simply, you just weave the cards like that, and you're going to rotate down into where you would start Cascade. But as we also know, this is how FRIFFLE ends. So from here, either way you do it, if you're ending FRIFFLE, your pinky will be down here and your ring finger will be down here. The regrip that you have to do is that your thumb is going to come up in this little axis or gap. Your pointer finger is going to come on this short side of this side, and your pinky finger is going to come all the way underneath on this side. From here, these two fingers are going to curl underneath. So you're basically like Spider-Man shooting his webs. This is your position for the cards to fall. Now, something that I've picked up over the years is that if you want the cards to go faster, you're going to want to have these fingers up higher on the short side of the deck, and the cards will fall faster. Or if you have an older deck, it'll make them just fall in general because the friction is so. So from here, we're just going to get into it right from here. You're going to want to weave these in pretty far so that this gap where your thumb goes in is actually a lot smaller of an axis or a corner gap. And like I said, these two fingers come across, these two fold underneath, and you're stuck in the Spider-Man web shooter position. This is something you have to fiddle with, is where you want these fingers positioned. This grip will take some getting used to. Your hand will probably hurt the first time. But besides that, this is a very natural move, and you'd be surprised at how easy it is. You seriously just remove your thumb, and the cards will fall directly into your right hand, and you can roll it off, and you're good to go. Lastly, we'll just go over it coming right out of FRIFFLE. Just for anyone who's curious, you do FRIFFLE, and you're at the same spot you would be when you move that FARO down. You're just going to slide that half in, regrip, pointer, thumb, and pinky. In these spots, these fingers get folded underneath, and you're good to go. One last thing I'll point out about Cascade is after you remove your thumb, you can kind of use it as support on the back end to hold up that structure so it doesn't fall apart, and you can help it flow easier that way. But besides that, it's an awesome little 3-sequence thing you can do. It always gets great reactions when you do the FARO. People have usually never seen something like FRIFFLE before, and they're still shocked by that. And then you hit them with Cascade, and everyone brings up their phone and say, "Oh my gosh, let me do that again and put it on my Snapchat or Instagram story." And you say, "$5, sir." So you should thank me, guys. I just made you $5 per Instagram video. Life's a business. Play it right. All right? Peace out. Hope you guys like that tutorial. I do it all the time. It's really fun to do, and I think you will enjoy it. Now, I am dead broke, and I'm going to die very soon. So please subscribe and like this video. My life depends on it. What's up, guys? I just want to take this quick opportunity to showcase our brand new website to you. It took Grant and I a while to build this one, so we would love it if you were to take some time to check this out. As you can see up here, we have a brand new store section where we will be selling lots of decks from our private deck collection, lots of rare and sometimes expensive decks. But besides that, we also have a t-shirt and a poster that was for sale, but those are already sold out. We can restock if there's enough interest. And we are also offering a consulting service through video chat, so you can check that out if you'd like to. Obviously, don't feel obligated to buy anything, but I just wanted to show you our website because it's all brand new, and let me know what you think about it. Appreciate it, guys.
And I've been trying to dig my way out of the ocean.